Before you get started, man, make sure you smack that like button across the head. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to it, baby. P.S.A. My. Cavassier Smoke has spilled the beans. Cavassier Smoke done spilled the beans on them Colorado Bucks. I knew it. I'm telling y'all, the favoritism is real, man. This whole season been all about Shedeur. This whole season. And if Shedeur wasn't getting the shine, and Shedeur wasn't getting the stats, and Shedeur wasn't getting the touchdown and all that, they gonna lose. And Coach Prime fine with that. And that's not saying that Shedeur is their best option. What I'm saying is Coach Prime, Coach Deion Sanders will live and die on Shedeur and his favorites. Dylan Edwards and all that. And even his last game, he let Wilkerson run that thing. Wilkerson did good, had a good running game. But still, you ain't used Smoke. You ain't used McCaskill. I don't even know if McCaskill can still get out there since he redshirted. So you still got Wilkerson and Smoke. Didn't use him. And Wilkerson had about 15 carries, about 50, 60 yards almost. Wilkerson almost had as many carries, as many yards as he'd had all season in one game. It's crazy, man. He didn't have 100 yards rushing. If they'd have gave the ball to Wilkerson 25 times last night, he'd have had 100 yards rushing. 2 touchdowns. Easy. And if they'd have gave Smoke the ball a little bit more last night, if they'd even gave him the ball 15, 20 times, they should have just made the offense 60-40 last night running. But they not finna do that because they so used to Shedeur ball. That Shedeur ball finally biting him in the ass, man. Cavassier Smoke has finally spilt the beans. Let's peep what he said. Now, Cavassier Smoke wrote on Twitter or X, whatever y'all want to call it. It say, simple fact, bro. We could have been undefeated this year. Too much selfish ball. Too much Shedeur ball, what I call it. Going this route, you can't win like this. You got to play to win as a team. But if you go the other route, you get these results. You get this result. You get results like this. This is what you get. Big fat L's. Now, y'all seen them get blazed last night. They got outplayed, outmatched, out-hustled, out everything. The offensive line definitely looked trash last night. Trash. Matter of fact, the whole team looked trash last night. But guess what? When they start running that ball in their second quarter, I believe, it was working. It was definitely working. And I really, truly, in my heart, believe that if Colorado would have been put together a solid run game and used them running backs this year, they would have had a way better season. But they so focused on Shedeur. They so focused on Shedeur, they won't even mix Travis into the quick run games, the end around. They won't even mix Travis in that. I seen them run a wide receiver end around maybe twice this season. But they not finna run the ball because they want Shedeur to have them deep balls. Shedeur was like a sacrifice lad. Man, Coach Prime was damn near let Shedeur die in that motherfucker, man. Let Shedeur have a career-ending injury out there just so he can run up his stats and look like a first-round pick. Because I don't think Shedeur that good, y'all. I'm sorry, man. I just don't think Shedeur all that good like y'all hype. I think just the hype. I think that playing for Colorado, you playing for the hype. You're not playing no. It ain't gonna be no solid football going on. Because soon as Shedeur gone, Coach Prime gone. So I don't think he trying to build a program there, and that's what Cavassier Smoke is exposing. They there for the Shedeur ball. They not up in there to play no games. Now, if Cavassier Smoke will sit here and say, we could have been undefeated. We could have been undefeated. And I've been telling people, man, Colorado could be 9-2 this year. Finish the season. 10-2. Straight up. Losses to Oregon and USC. We'll eat them. But all these other games, they was winnable. They was winnable. Now, this game last night, I believe that the momentum from all this bullshit been going on is what led them to get beat up like that last night. Because Coach Prime done lost that locker room. He done lost his locker room. If Cavassier Smoke posting stuff like this, it don't matter what he say in them press conferences. It don't matter what type of speech y'all hear when he out there pepping them boys up, what y'all see on Well Off and all that. Behind closed doors, behind them cameras, Coach Prime done lost that locker room, man. And that's sad, man, to be the caliber of coach he is, man. He could definitely do better, but I think that he fucked it up by trying to play Shedeur ball and all this favoritism. You still showing favoritism to Dylan. Y'all see little Dylan Edwards run last night? He had a good little run and then got up and started talking shit. Started just like sit your little punk ass down, boy. Sit down, Mighty Mouse. You're not productive at all. Straight up. The only reason you in there because you been with Prime because you was 7, dog. If you was at any other school right now, you would not be starting, dog. At all. And there's no shade at you. That's just real. Wilkerson, you did your thing last night, but you had 15 carries, but guess what? They still ain't give you that bitch more. They should have gave it to you more. 25 carries. 28 carries, goddamn it. I bet you would have had 100 yards. And I bet y'all would have got some momentum. Goddamn it. Matter of fact, it was a time in the second quarter, I believe. Now, I think Washington State was already up 14-7. I think this was right after that fumble return or some shit. But Wilkerson was in there, and he was already averaging about 4 yards a carry. Already, he gutting them. He had a couple of times where he hit that line and they'll stop him. But he was already gutting them. So, they get a ball to Wilkerson. He make a few yards, get there. They get down to a 4th and 2. Mind you now, y'all know football. Fourth downs, big third downs and fourth downs is momentum snatchers. If you can get a fourth down conversion or a third down conversion, they're momentum snatchers. You snatch that momentum right from the home team. So if they'd have let Wilkerson get that 4th and 2, they'd have brought some momentum back to Colorado's sideline and made them boys feel like, okay, we still can beat these guys. We can compete with these guys. But when you as a team and as a coach, when you send your punter out there on 4th and 2 and your running back already busting and averaging 4 yards a carry, that right there shows your team that I don't have enough confidence in y'all to get these 2 yards. I'm going to go and kick it. Why you already down a touchdown or 2? I don't got no confidence in y'all. We're going to go and kick it. So P.S.A. Smoke is spilling the beans. He letting y'all know about all this favoritism and this bad coaching going on. Now, I fuck with Prime. I love Prime. I want to see, like I told you, I want to see Prime build a dynasty. But I'm not finna sit here and look like a fool if that's not what he's trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We sitting here asking and want something to happen in the future. And Prime not even trying to do that shit. Then get up in the press conference act like he's sick and shit. He's sick. I know you sick. Sick of these goddamn L's you taking, goddamn it. You really sick because Shedeur is hurt. And you know, matter of fact, that backup quarterback know Prime ain't got no confidence in him. Prime ain't got no confidence in them other players. Prime is there for Shedeur and Travis and Lil Dylan and Lil Shiloh. Which ain't nothing wrong with them players at all. Them is great players. Travis is great. Shiloh great. Shedeur great. If you can put him in a good system where he can stay healthy and all the weight ain't on his shoulders. Dylan is great. He just not ready to be a starter yet. Let that man grow a little bit. Get in the gym. Shit. He could be a Tyreek Hill. He could be a Sproles. He could be something like that. But you got to let him develop, dog. Shit, Dylan Edwards probably need to drop down, go FCS for a year or something. You know what I'm saying? Go get your stat, go get your groove back. Go get your groove together. Go get your game together. Because this Power 5 shit, bro, you're not running between no tackles, dog. And that favoritism has got them running the ball with Dylan Edwards. Like they just keep trying him. It don't matter what the fuck. And Smoke spilling the beans, letting y'all know what the fuck going on. P.S.A. Smoke done spilled the beans. And it's only right. It's rightfully so that he do this. Because the world needs to know what the fuck going on so y'all can stop all this dick riding. I be hearing, Big Chico and them and all these other motherfuckers, they still dick riding Coach Prime. Like, why y'all dick riding this man? He's sitting there treating these kids like shit. He literally treating these kids like backdoor students, like some behind the keep them in the stairs, children under the stairs type shit. Keep them back there. They all right, they good, but this is about Shedeur. Yeah, y'all good. We got y'all remember he talked about the running. Oh, we got the best running back room. Yeah, oh shit. And it back in his mind, this shit about Shedeur. We trying to get Shedeur stats up. So since Prime been running Shedeur stats up all year, is it rightfully so to say that Shedeur is not that good? Is it rightfully so to say Shedeur is not? Because I would hate for an NFL team to go out here and pick him up and then he get in the NFL and get slaughtered, goddammit. Because he ain't got his daddy there to call the plays and make sure the ball, and make all that. But ain't no team in the NFL going to be one-dimensional. So Shedeur going to have a rude awakening anyway when he get in the league. You're going to have to use your running backs. And can you imagine P.S.A. Smoke going to a team going to the opposite team of Shedeur? Smoke going to run for 200 on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Because Smoke know what type of caliber running back he is. McCaskill know what type of caliber running back he is. Even Wilkerson know. They got to have more. A running back on any team got to have touches, man. What am I here for? What was Smoke there for? What? Smoke had a whopping -2 yards all season. What the fuck was Smoke there for? McCaskill barely touched it. What the fuck is he there for? And then you bring in these whack-ass quarterbacks that can't even help your son if he get hurt. You think quarterbacks ain't gonna have tweaks to get hurt? Like I said, most Power 5 schools, they backup can be a starter at another Power 5 school. Or at a lesser conference school or something like that. Most Power 5 schools have a good backup, an A+ backup. A backup that can come in and get the job done at least. Might can't move and groove like the starter. Might not have the chemistry like the starter guy with the other guys. But that backup guy's supposed to be able to come in and fill in that void and get the job done. Y'all backups is whack. Whack as fuck, man. And you know it. And your backups knew it. I can tell the way you talk to him. It's real brief and quick. Yeah, all right, whatever, boom. Then you go right back to check on Shadur. And Shadur sitting there trying to tell you, Dad, I can't feel shit. Dad, I can't even grip the ball. You still trying to put him in the game. Coach Prime, you bogus as hell, man. Kovacic smoked and spilled the beans, and I'm glad he did that shit. So the world can finally see this shit about Shadur ball. This shit favoritism in that motherfucker. So we need to fall back on Prime them a little bit and put some pressure on his ass, man. You got to play these boys, man. Ain't no big-time recruits finna go up there. You ain't gonna play them, especially no running backs. Ain't no big-time quarterback gonna go up there if you ain't gonna have no backup for. You ain't gonna have nothing set up for him. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a team, Prime. A team. Kovacic smoke, spill the beans. P.S.A, man. Kovacic say y'all could have been undefeated. So I know I ain't bullshitting. P.S.A, man. Hit that subscribe button, man.